Hello, welcome to a news update show that I'm going to do every weekend here on Love the Wolf. Yeah, just gonna give you updates on what's happening in the world of wolf management, wolf laws, and how that impacts us as citizens that want to combat climate, keep natural resources in the wild, and ultimately wild places left. All right, but before we get started, I actually have something hot off the press. A friend of mine made a blurb book, a zine as they're called, on climate and conservation. His name's Warner, and I'm going to give this away. So this is going to be my first giveaway, and before that I'm going to unpackage it, unwrap it. What's unboxing? Those unboxing shows where it's fun to watch people do this. I'm going to do that first, so you guys can see it hot off the press. Oh. Put that somewhere safe so I don't hurt myself. Oh yeah. Book title: Diseased. There it is. Little handout. So I'm going to be giving this away to someone who comments below. So go down there, comment, and I will mail this to you. I don't know exactly how I'm going to pick a winner, but it's just, right now there's not a lot of people commenting, so you have a very high chance of receiving this. Here, beautiful book. I already have my own personal copy, but thought I would give one away. Alright, now to the news. My first story is about Idaho and the different things going on in Idaho. And since I haven't done one of these before, it isn't just going to be a week's worth of news. It's going to be a little bit more. But it's only really two things of note in the last few months since the wolf killing bill was signed by the governor. The first is back in June that a family dog was shot on a backpacking trip outside of its tent because it was mistaken for a wolf. That's the hysteria that continues to persist. It's really unfortunate, and the news hasn't updated as to what happened to the family dog, but initially it was okay. The second, more recent story comes from multiple groups that have banded together and informed the governor, the Wolf Depredation Control Board, and the Idaho Fish and Game Commission of their intent to file a lawsuit claiming that Idaho rules and regulations around the current wolf hunt, and mostly trapping, would unintentionally harm other animals and other species like the lynx and the bear, the grizzly bear, both of which are protected. I don't know how this is going to shake down, but they're giving Idaho and those state officials 60 days to do something, to figure it out. In other news, let's go over to Wisconsin. This last Wednesday, there was a meeting held where the board, they're called the DNR, the Department of Natural Resource Board, got together and was voting on the upcoming wolf hunt season. Scientists and interest groups are asking them to have a hunt quota of 130 or less killed animals. They voted 5-2 not to listen to 36 out of the 48 groups and individuals that asked them to do it differently. The rationale being an outdated 1999 wolf management plan that stated a goal of 350 that authors of the plan have been combating, saying it was not intended to be the top species count, that a number above that threshold, different management actions could be considered. Just like Idaho, they've changed this baseline intentionale behind management plans of species to meet an agenda they have. Let's go over now to Montana. Montana has received thousands of comments on their upcoming wolf hunting and trapping new rules and regulations. They will be making a decision on the new rules and regulations this next week sometime. One thing of note here is the non-form contacts and letters they have received. They count non-form letters and contacts differently than they do formed letters and contacts. That is why I encourage people not to just fill out those forms and email them in, but actually email people specifically and differently, just saying your opinion. I don't like this. We need new management plans. And now for some good news. There's some good news around the wolf coming out of California. California has 2 packs with pups this year. That is the first time in 100 years California has had wolf pups born in its state, at least that they know of. And that's all we got for today. Look back for this news next week. Do all the YouTube things, like, subscribe, share, comment. But most importantly, I want to encourage you to ask me some questions around wolf issues, wolf management plans, and how everything is managed. One of the big questions I often get is, why are they doing this? Who is benefiting from the legislators doing what they're doing? Because it's not backed by data science or even the majority's opinion or heart towards what should happen with our wolves. And my biggest question, or my biggest answer to that question, is always look at where the money is going. And for Idaho, the money goes straight back to the governor's house and the Wolf Depredation Control Board. Why the legislators made this law and did that, I'm trying to figure out as well. So please comment below. Leave me any questions you have, and somebody is going to win this. All right. See you guys later.